so many years coming here to see revivals and Sam Peckinpah movies and all kinds of films that I was playing Hollywood catch up with. And I'm so grateful to American Cinematheque and Beyond Fest for screening earlier today a rare big screen print of Stay Hungry. My best bull shot, and I still had hair. Anyway, we're all here for, I'm presuming, Freddy versus Jason. What? Oh, we're watching Green Warriors now. Where's Heather Langen? You know, everybody's always asking me if I do Freddy again, and I'm too old, I'm too injured, I'm too bruised. I'd love to do a cameo if they remake Dream Warriors, because Dream Warriors is the fan favorite. You took a poll, you took a vote, and you know, Chuck Russell, God love him, is underrated. Those of you that are fans of The Mask know what I'm saying. That was a real turning point in special effects. And this was a hard movie for us because Chuck was demanding that we were like right on the cusp of CGI. We were doing the last of the great practical effects. One of the stories I remember that I'll share with you, we'll talk out of school here a little bit, is all the young boys on this film fell in love with Patricia Arquette. And Patricia Arquette was like a nubile, God, you hate this word, moist, Wendy from Peter Pan in her flannel pajamas, and she was so beautiful, and she's such a good actress, and later tonight Heather will tell you stories about her death scene in this film and how prepared and how on it Patricia was and how she guarded her space. But I was like the guy in Cyrano de Bergerac. I was like Cyrano. I was like having to pass love letters. Patricia Arquette from all the young boys in this movie. So it was like this bizarre, awkward thing. Here's another story about this movie. You'll see this when we're in this sort of exalted Freddy's boiler room. We were shooting downtown LA in a converted warehouse. We've been all over shooting at different sound stages. And we were downtown, across the street from LA County Jail. And the crews were so backed up into the corner where they were scheduling that they were literally working all night and painting all night, and then we would come on the set in the morning and shoot, or vice versa, depending upon whether we were on nights or not. And I remember that the sequence in the sort of Freddy boiler room you will see in this, that everything was freshly painted. And I'm down low, and I'm, you know, working with my props and getting used to it and going through my moves for Chuck. And the girls were sent up these stairs, Heather and Patricia. And they were up, they were literally maybe 3 or 4 feet from the ceiling of this warehouse in downtown LA. And all the fumes, once they turned the lights on, all the fumes from the drying paint went up and were trapped. And by the grace of God, Patricia and Heather didn't succumb to those fumes and just fall down this radical staircase. You'll see it when you watch the film now. But that was like a terrifying moment in Nightmare 3. The explosions of glass and us falling out of the mirrors was also a really, really tricky sequence to shoot. And you know, Chuck Russell and his associates had really storyboarded that down to the square inch, and that's the only reason that we got hurt on that. Anyway, I came prepped to like tell you gossip about Jason Ritter, Destiny's Child, but I got the sequence wrong. I'm so grateful again for the big screen prints of my film last showing. Terrible title, it should have been called Midnight Movie. But boy, if you haven't seen it, check it out sometime. Late night, you know, down a rabbit hole on one of the streamers, because it's going to be a cult film, and you know, god damn, Phil Hawkins did a remarkable job directing it. It looks like a slick, saturated color 70s De Palma film, and the actors in it are remarkable. Not me, the other actors. You know, the young man who you guys first discovered in Game of Thrones as I hesitate. I'm not trying to be politically incorrect, but I call him the Gay Knight. Wonderful, wonderful actor. Somebody help me here.
Finn Jones.
Pardon?
Finn Jones.
Finn Jones, who also has had, he's got a new show coming on. But Finn's performance is so raw and so strong and so compelling in that show. He really carries it on his shoulders. He really makes it work. He's the volition of that film, the momentum of that film. And I'm so glad again that Beyond Fest and everybody found those screens so that you guys could see me out of makeup, hamming it up. Anyway, enjoy Dream Warriors. I know it's probably the most popular of the Nightmare films. I'm going to go sign some movies for my postings for my documentary upstairs, and then we'll have the documentary, and I'll be doing a Q&A. I'm so happy you all.